Hey everyone, this is AndreasGTube again, and now I'm back with a tournament, and we are talking the Supercommander Weekly Week 5, and we are facing Qzipco versus Ljfed. Ljfed that currently beat me out of the tournament, a crazy good player. So, and Qzipco as well, top platinum scrub, yeah, and he's been grinding the ladder lately, and he's definitely something to watch out for. I think these two guys now is maybe the favorites, but since they're facing each other off in the semi-finals now, we are unfortunately not going to see them in finals. So, but still, it's pretty interesting. So, spawning in here on one of the islands, we've got Qzipco opening bot factory, then metal and energy, one fabric, pretty standard build here, and then go second air, because it's important to have air up on this map. And up here, we have Ljfed in black, starting same bolt as Qzipco. This is interesting. With me here today, I have MangoMango. Hey, hey.
Hello.
So,
Thanks for having me.
yeah. What do you think about this map?
This is a map I'm familiar with. So the double large island spawn, meaning island separations for each of them. I guess we're going to see a hell of a lot of airplay, a lot of sneaky pelican drops. We saw Ljfed with his Spec Ops Inferno drop earlier on, so I expect to see another one of those.
Already a drop out here from Ljfed. Getting the fabric out, I think it's gonna just travel over here maybe and try and grab the mechs early on, but still we'll see if he has it in the repertoire. Which one? Ping it. Try and... Do you ping it? There.
You can see he's not scouted that. He's just gone straight there and sent the scout in blind.
And they're
probably looking out for the fighter, yeah.
Yeah. Bit too late from Qzipco there. It looks like he's afraid of teleporters on his part of the island. They're smart to patrol the area. So me and Qzipco, we played this map 2 times yesterday. And even though it looks like air is going to be pretty important, it's all up to the ground forces as well, because when one player gets up that teleporter, and that's going to happen because the map is pretty big, then you need to have the forces to defend off.
Oh yeah.
So
there's a lot of open and close targets.
Yeah.
For a quick early gate drop.
Yeah, so I think if you're going to do the drops, it's smart to do it pretty early, because the longer it goes, the harder it is. And in the last match we had, we actually got orbital in late game because those fabbers, they can obviously build teleporters, right? So who do you think is open the best, Mango?
So far we have Ljfed, who is sitting on 82 metal to Qzipco's 68. So certainly a better eco start.
Okay, be right back. You just
a bit,
take
though.
it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure, I'll just cast on my own. Obviously you can't see my screen, so I'm just going to have to describe. So Qzipco's open with 3 bots and 1 air. No plans for expansion upon that so far. I'll have to check it out later. Ljfed is gone 2 air, 1 vehicle and 2 bots. Not very much in the way of action. Everyone's just sending scouts out to the far reaches of their corners. Usual single fabber expansion. Not very much in the way of escorts or anything of that nature, I imagine, because everyone's keeping an eye on their own turf at the moment. Small skirmish with the air, but nothing decisive.
Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry for that. There was some business I had to take care of.
No problem.
But
you haven't actually missed anything.
Okay, that's
the
good.
Factory startup.
Yeah, I had the peep up for the viewers. So the eco though, Ljfed is actually ahead in terms of eco, but he's not using it right, and he's like far behind in terms of energy. So it's looking rather bad for him actually at the moment. While Qzipco is balancing it much better and has the classic 6.2k energy income that you often want to have.
So is that most efficient balance? Have we worked this out now?
Often, that's like often what people tend to go in terms of energy on smaller maps, and many like has that as a kind of a rule because that can power a couple of fabbers and a lot of factories. But on a map like this, I would prefer to have more, simply because then you can then you can power even more fabbers, and there's even more eco here that's like guaranteed yours. So I'd even like go even heavier fabber opening than these players do. We see Ljfed with only 3 fabber at this point. I think on such a big map where the opponent isn't really a threat up to this point, it's better to spam out maybe 6 fabbers, get up a lot of energy and get them going and grabbing the eco and grabbing the map.
Well, I think we saw 4 opening from Ljfed, but one of them did get unluckily bomber snipes, or very
Yeah,
skillfully.
okay. Yeah, but still, then it needs more fabber out, right, to queue them up. Got a little proxy base here from Qzipco there. I think
Oh,
it's
there's the...
pretty
we
smart.
just missed the Inferno drop getting shot down there.
Huh. Inferno drop, you say?
One single Inferno drop, as we expected, but taken down by these patrolling docks.
And that is indeed a classic Ljfed. Been scouted a couple of times now in some games, so that's something we can expect from him. I really think it's good for Qzipco though to get at that proxy base, because if you look at the differences between the islands, Ljfed's islands is bit more bunched up and like more concentrated, while Qzipco's one has this long corridor here.
Oh, what am I doing, says Ljfed.
Yeah, not
We
to
don't
be
know, Ljfed, we don't know.
not to be harsh, but I don't think he's played his opening optimally. Just so bad eco balance in this game, to be honest, from his part. But he's still ahead though, so
He is
it's
he is
obviously in the game. Yeah.
floating 100 metal at the moment. That is crazy.
Yeah, all that is potential troops. It's potential air. It's maybe orbital. You know, it's just a lot of stuff that you could have had, while Qzipco are chilling out here and are indeed getting up a pelter.
Qzipco's halfway to tier 2 already.
That is a crazy good call from him. I think when we played yesterday, we discussed that a lot. What's the right time to go tier 2? And I think on a map like this where the players are separated, it's crazy good to get the tier 2 up fast, because you need to have the eco edge over your opponent.
Finally see a small... not even a small raid. Fed goes, nope. Just leaves again.
I guess it's just scouting. And his raiding window is closing, because as you can see around, Qzipco have spinners on patrol. The pelter is up though, and I think it can reach a pretty fair amount. If we go into Qzipco's view here, he has the radar and the pelters can shoot freely.
Mobile counts, Qzipco is 260 versus 140. Factory numbers even.
There again we see the big wasting from Ljfed, even though they have been almost just as good as each other in terms of economy. He's just wasting it. We see Ljfed though trying to take down the pelters, and I think we're gonna see them be taken down, because there's no reinforcement from Qzipco coming in here. There are indeed, with the pelican there. Wow.
Qzipco might accidentally lose his gate. No. No, he's called that off.
There are docks is patrolling here though. It's interesting to see. Yeah, what we're really waiting for here is who's gonna get up the first teleporter and where.
And yes, the counter teleports from Ljfed just there.
That is so good. The thing is that he distracted with the air in this area. The docks has traveled away and he dropped. Perfect timing there. And I'm spamming the ping. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just and the teleport is activated, and troops are indeed streaming through. Finally some action. And the thing here is that the troops from Qzipco is far away.
Notice the tier 2. That could very quickly swing the balance if Qzipco decides to put his own counter-teleport. Counter-teleport?
Yeah. And his advanced energy plant is on the way up. So that means he's soon gonna go over to produce more metal, and that means more units, more factories, more everything.
Ljfed's still wasting eco, still floating heavily.
That is strange to say, because I think Ljfed is definitely a good player, and I would think he would balance the eco better than this. But then again, you can have bad days and good days. Another one, but then again, look at this stuff.
Oh, yep. So this was going to swing.
So now they're doing a base trade? Is that what they're doing? But I still gotta say, Ljfed has a long way up into Qzipco's base here. Oh, and a bit of lag here. Oh shit, I'm lagged out.
You okay there?
Apparently not.
Well, we're seeing Ljfed is moving in on that corridor, but it's a long, narrow bridge, and there isn't a huge amount of actual base. There's mechs, of course, but the wasted eco from Ljfed means they're still kind of balanced regardless.
And the tier 2 units are out from Ljfed. No, from Qzipco. And we see Qzipco's troops moving towards the base on the other side. Well, what's happening to my internet here? That's pretty crazy. So keep us posted.
Well, Qzipco is now about to charge midway into Ljfed's base, and Ljfed has not yet seen this as a threat that it is. His units are still pouring through teleporters, and he's got nothing left to defend. I think we're going to see some significant damage here.
Wow,
if Qzipco's lucky and goes right instead of left, he could take the commander at this point. But I think he's... I think the commander's been missed.
But simultaneously, the units are closing in on Qzipco as well. And that is a lot of infernos there.
There's a lot of infernos.
But look at this,
Qzipco is
base is going down. Backing on his tier 2?
I think he really is banking on that tier 2.
Because there's a lot of spinner in that mix, and I guess it's good if you look at the force here from Ljfed. And this confrontation though, two happening simultaneously. Qzipco trashing Ljfed's space here, while Ljfed are trying to do the same thing to Qzipco. He needs to get that territory in though, and it's indeed getting some nice kills.
Check Ljfed's commander move there.
Yeah, because he's not safe in his base anymore, because his base is wrecked. And if Qzipco can defend against this attacker, I think he's got a great shot at taking this home. Wow. And we indeed see the tier 2 doing some nice work there.
And the Fed has called it. GG. Let's see if it plays to the end or if it's going to be a con delete.
And it's deleting. GG, I guess. So what do you think won Qzipco this game here?
Definitely the better eco usage, as you pointed out. His move to tier 2 certainly turned the tide towards the end.
I think it was good timing on the tier 2 there. Perfectly timed when he didn't have anywhere else to expand. He got out that tier 2 factory, started the tier 2 eco, and got the slammers out on the field there, and as you saw, they can just direct Grenadiers. They indeed have the same range as Grenadiers, I think, so that was a good call as well, those units. So that's it. We see Qzipco advancing to the final here, where he's gonna face off against someone. It's not decided yet, but it's either Kimberly's and Wonderbee. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and thank you, Mango, for co-casting this with me.
Jeeves, thank you for having me.
And
I'll have some use to the hunters.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry about my trouble saying like being gone and stuff, but I guess that's life, and good to have you here then. So see you guys around. I said peninsula, but I think it's more of an island, yeah.
Peninsula Island.
Yeah, probably. My English is so good. So Wonderful getting up the factory while Qzipco just sitting there idle. I think we're gonna see a factory or some metal there from him.
Factory going up as we see.
Both players though moving into the naval play here. Qzipco is slightly ahead here, but we see Wonderful moving his commander into the water, starting to bring in those naval factories, and that's often what we tend to see when the game starts running at around 5 to 10 minutes here, people moving over to naval.